Hello, and welcome to a review of what I'm going to call a Chinese Secrid knockoff wallet. This is a minimalist style wallet which has a cascade card design. Before we get started with the review, let's talk about what a minimalist wallet is and why you'd even want one. So to me, a minimalist wallet is one that doesn't take up much space, but it does all the functions that you need a wallet to do day to day. So for me, that's mainly carrying cards and a bit of cash, not really much need for coins. So the concept for this cascade design of the cards, which I'll show you in more detail later, is made by a company called Secrid, very designer luxury brand. And their wallets go for anywhere between 25 just for a card holder to around 40–50 pounds for wallets that incorporate the card holder. So I thought the prices were a bit steep, and I did what anyone would do in that situation: go and find a Chinese knockoff. That's where this comes in. Okay, so the wallet measures 10 centimeters by 7 centimeters by about 13–14 mil. Inside, you've got the aluminium RFID protected card holder. You can buy these separately, by the way, but this wallet also has sort of a leather layer on the outside, along with 2 extra pockets. So you've got this one that goes across the length of the wallet, and also a little pocket here. Okay, so the main feature of the wallet is obviously the cascade card mechanism. So you can put your cards into the wallet like so, and then you can either use your ring finger or your little finger to open up the mechanism. So this can hold around 6 to 8 cards, I'd say. It depends how many of them are embossed. So as I was saying, this is a knockoff of Secrid wallets, which also use this mechanism. Having tried the Secrid wallets in a shop, I can say that this mechanism is just as good, and they've done a really good job cloning it, basically. And I can understand why, because it's not the most complicated mechanism if you have a look in this very poorly taken video. The mechanism holds these cards in place by a small force, and it is possible if you shake the wallet rather vigorously, cards will slide out. If you have more cards in there, though, I do find that there's less of a chance of this happening. The reason why I think this cascade mechanism is really useful is because it gives you sort of equal quick access to all of your cards. So for example, if I want my first card, I can take it out like so. But if I want, say, one of the middle cards, then it's almost as quick. I just have to move some of the others out the way. You do get quicker with this as time goes on. So you get almost equal access to all the cards in there, and it doesn't compromise on the amount you can carry. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I use this wallet, and also just show you some general scenarios that you'll come across day to day and how this wallet copes. Okay, so the way I use this wallet is I have my primary card on the side with a diagonal elasticated band, and the idea was that I could use this card contactless without any of the other cards inside interfering because of that RFID blocking. But it turns out there is some interference coming from these, so I've had to put a few sort of business cardy type things in between. So if I want to use this card, I simply have to take the wallet out of my pocket, beep, and that's done. On the other side, I've decided to put my cash, so you do have to fold the notes down to size, and that way they can slip in. And then obviously in the inside, I've got any of the other cards that I want to carry. In terms of day-to-day activities, you've got stuff like paying with the primary card on the front, getting out your ID, maybe you have some kind of card to just show someone and then put back in. And then you've also got paying with cash, so taking notes out and putting them back in. Okay, so what do I think of this wallet after having used it for about 3 months? Well, firstly, I can say the mechanism has stayed completely intact, and I've not seen any change in that over time. The leather is also, it's not worn significantly, and it still looks all right to me. There are a couple of niggling complaints which are going to happen when you've paid £6 for something. So the elastic that's on this side is a little bit loose, can be a little bit too easy to slide your card out of there, for example, but if you put more stuff in, then it stays a little more secure. The other major sort of inconvenience is, I'd say, handling cash. So not only do you have to fold the notes down to a little size, but also sometimes, I've got the notes stuck in there and you really have to fish in with your finger and try and get it out. So that's a little bit of a pain. Okay, so obviously the other thing with a £6 Chinese knockoff wallet is going to be the materials. They're not going to be super luxurious. I'm not going to sit here stroking the leather for fun, but if you want more premium materials, then you need to look to the designer brands like Secrid or things on Kickstarter. But I think the point of this wallet is it's imitating a very expensive Secrid wallet with a cool card design, in my opinion, and it's doing it at a very low price. There's a lot of minimalist wallets designs out there, and a lot of the ones I see, they use this kind of elastic band idea. So you've effectively got your stack of cards and they've got a band around them, and I don't know, things like that to me, they seem like they're not very usable, and you'd really have to fish them apart to pick out the card you want. Whereas with this design, you can quite easily take out the card you want and put it back in. Okay, let's wrap up with a quick summary. To start with, this ticks the boxes of a minimalist wallet for me. It's slim and light. Done. It's also a really good, cheap clone of the Secrid wallets, and the mechanism is good. I'd say it's almost as good, as the real thing. And because of this mechanism, you have quick access to your cards, in my opinion, compared to other minimalist wallet designs, which I think is very important. And finally, it's not awful looking. I think the leather is okay. As for the cons and disadvantages, well, I had to get this from China, and so when you're ordering stuff from China, there's quite slow delivery. You can expect at least 2–3 weeks, which is a bit of a pain. Then you've got the materials, so I think they're all right personally, but if you want some luxury, Italian leathers, I don't know. It's not gonna fulfill that need. And the other annoying component for me is the storage of cash. So obviously you can't put coins in there, you should know that anyway, but for storing notes and getting them in and out, it's a bit of a faff. Hope this has been an informative review for people interested in minimalist wallets. Happy to answer any other questions that people have. Please do comment, and I'll see you in the next video.